Imagine if you knew what it took to never work again. You created a reality where you don't have to work because you're doing what you love, giving you peace and confidence in your everyday life and ultimately setting you free from this trap. This trap of that you have to get a job, you have to go to college. And then there's reality. You don't even have a job, or you do have a job that you hate, and you sit there wishing that you could be free, wishing that you could do what you love, and you don't have direction. Well, stop scrolling around. This is exactly what I did to be able to start working towards financial freedom, and this is how I'm doing it. This is the lessons I've learned inside of this. I need you to listen because so much of this is going to be so valuable to you, for you to be able to know how to start getting out of this trap, how to actually walk into the life that you want. And so that's why I want you to make this big screen. That's why I want you to look at me in the eyes, because I want you to be able to focus on what I have to say so you can get the most value out of it. So this is exactly how I was. I didn't like my job and I hated that I couldn't figure out how to never work again. I was confused at the notion of that I could never work again, and I never was expecting that I was gonna have a normal job, just because I was so motivated to be able to land success on YouTube and to be able to have financial freedom through just online, through making money online. And I know that sounds really unrealistic, but that could be in your dreams too. You could be wanting to find success in something that is unconventional and isn't like everybody else, and you get hate for that, and you get people saying that you can't actually do it, and people not really believing you because it's a new kind of way to make money. It's a different kind of way, and there's so many different kind of ways, and you might want to do one of those kind of ways, right? And to never work again is something that I don't want. And what I mean by that is you clicked on this video wanting to never work again, right? But what I mean by that is that we are working even more. You might want to click off right now because this sounds like I clickbaited you or something, but I'm explaining and it's going to be really valuable, so just listen. We are working harder than everybody else. We're harder workers than everybody else, but we're working hard in exactly what we want to do. We're working hard in exactly what we want to do. So I have 3 key just lessons that I've learned throughout this journey of doing YouTube and working a part-time job at the same time, and trying to work towards financial freedom. And I'm just at the beginning of the journey, but I wanted to share the 3 lessons that have encouraged me and helped me get further in my journey. So this is how I fixed my mindset. So the first tip is embrace change. And this could be something that comes easier to you, but for me personally, embracing change is something that is really hard. To be able to completely accept a new thing in my life that is unexpected and not really something to be joyful about is really hard for me. To be able to embrace hard times coming around, or the new job you don't even want. It's hard to embrace seeing your grades and seeing how you haven't been working in school, and then seeing your mom and dad's reaction to your bad grades, to your low grades, is a hard thing. And to embrace change is to change that situation, to change where you are at. And so I really struggled to be able to embrace what was happening around me externally, but especially embrace what I needed to change internally. And what I mean by this is that I was really getting stuck, really not knowing how to change internally, how to change my thought process, how to change how I behaved, and how to change myself for the better. And as soon as you recognize that you can change yourself to be a better person, to be more successful, and you can affirm daily positive affirmations to build yourself up and to show yourself that you are worthy, that you are worth it. As soon as you do those things, like the fact that you are going to succeed is so much more likely, and you actually believe that you are going to succeed, and you know that you're going to succeed, because as soon as you change your internal being, your internal view of yourself, how you view yourself. Right now you view yourself as an unsuccessful person, probably, that wants to never work again. But what if you viewed yourself as a successful person who always wants to work only on what they love, And so you will be willing to quit your job, to go all in, to risk everything. If that means that you're sleeping on couches, I don't care. Think about it. If you look up Elon Musk's story, he's sleeping on people's couches. And now he's one of the richest men ever, and he still has a really cheap house, and people don't want to live like that. As soon as they get the money, they want to spend it all. They want to live a life that shows that they succeeded. But you have to be humble. You have to think of yourself as the person who's going to live to their full potential in their passion, in their purpose in life. Lean into your purpose, lean into what you're naturally gifted at. And you find so much joy. I find so much joy daily in recording these videos. And it's my path towards financial freedom, right? And that doesn't mean that I'm never stopping thinking about, like I'm nonstop thinking about these videos, nonstop thinking about you guys, nonstop thinking about how I can improve this channel, how I can help you guys, how I can reach more of you. Which, by the way, if you have a friend or anybody you'd like to tell by word of mouth, or just send this video to them, if it helps you, that would be so helpful, because that would mean so much, and it would get the reach actually out there, because I haven't even passed 1,000 subscribers yet, and that's completely okay. But it's a journey, right? And that's my goal. And I'm really, really pushing towards it. I'm coming out with a video day. I'm putting as much energy and effort into it as I can. So please share if you can. But to embrace change is one of the most important things that you can learn. And I wanted to put that at the beginning. But so to internally embrace the change you need to make, and then externally start to see that when you internally change the view of yourself, the external things that come around you are going to be a lot more positive, because you have a more positive view of yourself. And you can do like meditations, you can do inner work, you can do whatever, but just start working on how you view yourself. I also just put up a quote by Bill Gates, which it says, "It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure." It is more important to heed the lessons of failure. That's by Bill Gates. So to learn from mistakes rather than just think about success is how you succeed. So the second tip is value time. Value time. And so this is something that I've learned throughout being a teenager, throughout trying to succeed, and throughout doing YouTube, is that I have to value my time. Like here in this moment, right now, you're watching this video. Right now, you could be sitting down, you could be standing up. I'm sitting down. in the sunny lawn with the fly that just flew in my mouth. And with a moment, with a moment. And with time, you have to think about how you are going to walk towards the time you do want to spend later on. And so what can you do today that you yourself tomorrow, it's hard to word always, but you yourself tomorrow is going to thank yourself today. And what I mean by that is that you're always thanking your younger self. You're always thanking your younger self. I can say, thank you, Aiden, an hour ago, because I took a cold shower, I got ready, I did my Bible time, I did all of that, right? And so all my habits, all my morning habits, I'm in my bed, clean my room, all those habits are done, right? And so I can thank myself. I can say, thank you, past Aiden. And I'm always valuing my time. I'm always valuing the time that I have. And I'm always doing something that's going to make my future self thank myself now. And the last tip is practice gratitude. And so if you want to proof check this, you can look up on Google basically what is the most common thing found in successful people. But the most common thing, as you guessed it, in successful people is practicing gratitude. And that sounds crazy. I didn't even know that a few weeks ago. And then I was researching it and I was like, that's crazy. The most common thing in successful people is practicing gratitude. And that completely makes sense. When you are able to stay in the moment, when you're able to be grateful for everything in your life, when you're able to list out, this is what I do. I list out 3 things that I'm thankful for today, every single day. Just that simple action is helping me be more grateful in everything else, be more positive in everything else, look on what is good. And so an action step for you is to start just writing what you're grateful for every single day. If you need to look up that article, it's somewhere out there, you just look up most common thing found in successful people, gratitude or something like that. But yeah, it's powerful to stay grateful. And so to embrace change and to value the time you do have and always be working for your future self, and to always stay grateful. You're going to be able to stay in the moment. You're going to be able to work harder than anybody else has ever worked. And you have the strength, you have the willpower to be able to succeed in whatever you do love. And you can get ahead. You can get ahead further than you ever thought you could go. Just like I have. I never thought that I'd be in this place. I never thought that I'd be going this far. I never thought I'd be coming out with a video a day. But the strength I've found is so powerful. The strength that I've been given. It's a free gift. I've been given a free gift. And so for you to lean into what you've been given, for you to lean into your purpose and your passion is going to be the strongest thing that you can do. It's going to help you never work again in the sense that you're always doing what you love. Okay, have a great day, guys. If you want to learn how I came out with a video a day, then there's the video right here. Okay, see you. See you there. Bye.